Do you like technical analysis? I do. I love technical analysis. Not everybody does, but I like looking at pictures. A picture can tell 1,000 words. There's three kinds of technical analysis. We can look at technical indicators, we can look at trends, and we can look at patterns which repeat themselves. So here's all three examples of that, all three examples for BWPT. So here we've got the MACD, moving average convergence divergence with the share price. It's based around the idea of shares moving averages. When the MACD is negative, as it is here, it means that the price is falling. When it's positive, it's rising. You can look at weekly, daily, or monthly. Here we're looking at weekly, that's more significant. And then the MACD has its own moving average, and when it crosses its moving average, that indicates that something is about to happen. So you can see here that the weekly MACD has crossed its moving average. This has turned positive. And then we have a trend. So for the last 3 months, we've been following this downtrend. And then you can see that as the MACD has crossed, the shares have jumped. We have an example of this not very far back in December. So in December, BWPT was very weak, but suddenly the MACD crossed its moving average. This was the trend at that time. The shares broke above the trend, and we had this jump in the shares from 90 to over 160. The MACD almost got positive, which would have meant that the shares were starting to rise. It didn't quite make it. We come back down again. Hopefully we're going to get another nice jump here, and maybe this time the MACD will turn positive and the long-term trend will change from down to up.